taking shots in here. You want one?
I know you got a hangover.
Oh, it is a hangover breakfast show, and it's a Saturday. Oh man, yeah, we're back to what we're doing. So you can, pump up your volume wherever you are and do your thing. And I don't know how people are getting to Masala, but a lot of people are walking to Masala. We've seen about what's happened with the road being closed and whatever it is. So make sure that you walk safely with people that you know. Don't walk with just anybody. Yeah. And form some groups so that when you're walking with a group of people that have good conversation and that are going to keep you safe. So it says, good morning. So late President Lungu left a few instructions. One of them was that he should be buried in Zambia. So why is the family there's something sinister going on? And then Your Maps has been fortunate. Raking in millions nishi. All his songs, music sound the same. Komonama featuring. So Nishi, his fans suffer from some sort of ear infection or what? I don't know who this is. Chand. Chand, I don't know. Like I said, let the dead bury the dead. It's written in the Bible. It's not me who said it. And then Steve, good morning. I want to know from you people who can search for the reasons what made the former leader of Ghana buried in a different country. What could have been the problem? I don't know. I can Google it. You can Google it too, I think. But I'll Google it for you. Maybe because I'm a younger Googler. Older Googlers take longer. Someone says, I stopped using my for drinking men. But my friends take me out for drinks. I've stopped using my money for drinking. But my friends take me out for drinks. You need to have money. You can't just say we can't just be there sitting and since I was to war we know, we understand that now we can pakat dalama. That's why there's a point in the night or in the day, 12 fidya, when we go and eat, we go eat by ourselves. And then we tell you that we don't go anywhere. We just don't go the place that we're going to next with you. That's what happens. We go somewhere else where it's more expensive and more luxurious. And we don't go with you because we know you're going to sit on your money. All right, so stop doing that. And then this one says, hey, Steve, some guy from South Africa on Twitter said, we know Zambia don't have good hospitals, but graves too? Yeah, man, our hospitals are not that bad, man. What are you talking about? But basically, what they meant was that the fact that, our prominent members of society want to go to South Africa for treatment, meaning that we do not have good hospitals. It's straight up. I mean, that's what it basically means. Yeah. And then now we're taking their graves as well. So imagine we don't have good graves as well. I get that. That's funny. That's really nice. that's a good joke. This one says Ndakazi had a lot too much last night. Yeah. Ndakazi, unfortunately, not Chinjanya. You have become more spiritual and more inclined to, the Holy Spirit and all these things. She unfortunately, has become of the world. So, I didn't know sana Milo. I didn't know bad. So, she couldn't wake up early in the morning. We went and hooted at her house. Beep, 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 beep. She came out. She didn't look too good. It was like, manj boy, nine. When I was in the world, funade, funade kota hangover. So, manj lara, nara muchita show, neamwin. And here I am, all spiritual. And by myself. Yeah. All right. We also got some comments on our Facebook page. Our able social media management put a question for you. It says, if you could remove one thing from Zambia to make it a better place, what would it be? I don't know. A lot of people have got like 139 comments on this. This one says democracy. Would you remove democracy from Zambia? I don't know how it is to live in a place with no democracy because of my age, but I would really like to find out how it is to live in a place without democracy and how you feel when you're in a place with democracy. Because I think we say these things easily, but what if it actually did happen and we're living in a place without democracy? How would that feel? I mean, if you're listening from a country without democracy, please let us know. We don't know here. I don't know. And then this one's from Gifty to share one. He says PF. If you could remove anything, it would be the PF. All right. Good for you. And then last CZM says 2025-26 campaign message from a certain group. If you vote for us, we will bring the remains. Oh man, you guys are being mean today. If you vote for us, we'll bring the remains of ECL back to Zambia for a proper burial. That's the campaign strategy. Wow, thanks, the last C. And this one's from Likando. OB says, if you could remove anything from Zambia, what would it be? Whoever's going to mention beer, twala pusana fisana. And that's from Likando. Likando, I feel you. I feel alcohol has its place, man. Even in the Bible it says, drink and be merry. Just don't be drunk and be foolish. I added the last part, but I'm hoping that's what they meant in the Bible. And then this one says, from K, says the PF party as a whole. And then Leonard says, just rebooting Zambia. It seems that the RAM is too small. Thus, a lot of junk files have accumulated, resulting into it. And then Philip says, giving handouts to political cadres. He would remove that. And I concur, man. I mean, a lot of times, go out kind of incident, go out gym, you're owed a paycheck. And then Martin Muya says PF, I know it's members. Alright, so this has become political. Bashika Santa says PF and everything that represents that club. And then Joseph says dependence on a donor aid period. I feel you. Yeah, if we could remove that. But you know, we have to get there somehow by ourselves. I mean, no one's going to take us there. I mean, but you know what? Have you ever noticed, like I made a mistake the past few weeks. I usually do not give out money to people just because they ask for it. So I took out like 100 kwacha and gave to some street kids, and I usually take out like 10 kwacha. I took out 100 kwacha, but now they can't leave me the hell alone. They just can't leave me alone. They see me. If I'm walking in the shop, right, they want to shop with me. They want to walk around with me with the damn basket. I'm like, what's going on here? It was just 100 kwacha. So now all this pressure. So I get it. Sometimes when you give people stuff, they become lazy and they don't want to get it themselves because they see you coming to them, whether it's the United States, whether it's the UK or wherever it is. They come to you and you see them and she's like, oh, donors are here. We're about to make this money. They're about to give us, even though we could make that money by ourselves. But like, if they're giving it for free, why aren't we taking it? You know what I mean? I get you. Yeah. So depends on donor aid period. And then Eros. Sorry, my eyesight keeps on getting worse day by day. We'll try to reach the age I've reached. You probably understand tribalism. Tribalism is crazy. And it's unfortunate that tribalism exists. And I've always said this. People in an urban setting like Ndola or Lusaka and Kitwe or wherever it is, I mean, we don't really understand the full extent of tribalism because we are all having kids with each other. I mean, Tongas are having kids with Bembas. A long time ago, that was taboo. And we have Lozis having kids with Chewas. We have, just a mixed batch of people that are doing this. And it's normal in our urban setting, yeah? Because we've come here to work to these areas. Everyone has come looking for money. And they've mixed around. They don't really care. Our kids don't even know what the tribe of their friend is that they're playing with outside. They have no idea. I mean, where I'm living, my daughter is learning French because the Congolese have come. They're coming to Ndola, and there's a lot of Congolese have come to Ndola. So I mean, the interactions with our kids that are 4 years old, 5 years old are different from the interactions that they'll learn these languages in these neighborhoods, and they'll be like, Je m'appelle Stéphane Oube, tout t'appelle, comment allez-vous? All these things will start coming out because it's a union. It's what happens. It's what has built a lot of great nations. The fact that people came somewhere and became different people and became one as well. So yeah, so tribalism, yeah, it's another place. It's not really urban setting, so I don't really understand it either. And Lazarus said presidential position and replace with king and prime ministers. Really? You would like to take out the presidential position and replace it with kings and prime ministers? Do you know what a king is? A king is somebody who his family will always rule over you. I find that ridiculous. Like, even though his son is a junkie, the son will rule over you because he has the blood of a king. We're not doing that. We need to vote for who we want, not who somebody's private parts made them, king or whatever it is. It's not cool. And then Elijah says, I can remove PF from Zambia. PF doesn't stand well with Mother Zambia. Okay. I don't like getting to things like that. But anyway, Antonio says democracy and replace it with the trending type of government. With that trending type of government, which is what exactly? There's even trending types of government? Okay. And Katongo Mulenga says the current government with no doubt. That's what he would replace. Right? You have your own opinion. And then Justin says, surely it's got to be money in politics. You can all see it's making grown men lose their minds once they are no longer in government. Yeah, politics has been equated with money in our country, unfortunately. Like when you jump into politics, nishiноmuntu skinny alatampo kuterera naka dress code wala chinja, whatever it is. It seems like politics is a money spinner, and we need to take that away from the fact that politics is there for you to serve. I mean, governing is there for you to serve people, but in our country they become your bosses and your buanas and your commanders because they have been voted for by you. Wow. And this one's from Chikankula. He says he would remove religion and amapapas. Imagine Zambia without religion. Imagine any world without religion, because even people call themselves atheists. They believe that there's no God, so there's something that they believe in. And imagine removing all that. I feel like it's really hard to not believe in anything, because when you look at yourself as a human being, where did you come from? Like when no matter how many books you read, no one says why we feel the way we feel, why we have this conscience that we have, why Oliver why Steve why Ndekazi why we. No one can explain what this spirit in this being is. And I think that's why we'll always be religious, because we don't even know where we came from. We have no idea. Even when someone says, oh, God created the world, it's still even hard to fathom, like, okay, where's God? So we'll always be religious no matter what. But if you removed that, what would we be? Would be trees, would be animals, would be whatever it is. People don't believe in anything. I don't know. Would be better, I don't know. It's 8:30 coming up. We have a news minute. Stay tuned. Okay, an economic analyst has attributed the Lusaka Securities Exchange strong performance to heightened investor confidence, the expansion of digital trading platforms, and robust earnings from major listed companies. That's our News Minute.